Hey, Bonnie! What are you up to? Anyway, guess where Felix and I are at right now?
Hi, Claire. I don't know.
Oh, come on! Take a wild guess. Where are we? Guess! Guess!
How the heck should I know? I don't even care.
Boring! God, you're no fun, Bon. Come on, I'm just trying to lighten up the mood here, okay? We're on our honeymoon! Keep guessing.
Okay.
Okay, what? Are you still not going to take a guess? Just because I'm sleeping with your ex-husband, that doesn't mean that you can spoil the mood here, okay?
Okay.
OMG, is that all you're going to say to me? We're here until Monday. Whoop! It's a sweet long honeymoon in Fiji, baby!
What do you want? Is this what you texted me for? Just to brag? Shove it in my face that you stole my husband from me?
Well, how does it feel? I'm just so happy. I think he's made me a happier woman than I have ever been in my entire life. And you know what? I think he's the happiest man he's ever been to. And I'm the reason why. And to think that I'm giving him way more than what you could have given him. Well, it just feels so... how do I put it? It just feels great. You know what I mean?
Wow. You're such a cow. Do you want an award for that? An applaud? A standing ovation? You're pathetic, and everyone knows that.
Oh, wow. Talk about no hard feelings. You've got plenty of it there. Oh, don't be jealous, Bon. Your words mean nothing to me. I'm happy and you can't bring me down.
Okay, so are we done here?
Nope. You need to let me brag a bit more, honey.
OMG. Fine, I'll engage in this conversation with you, shall I? Go on then. What else do you so desperately need to brag about,
Our honeymoon in Fiji, of course.
And how the hell did you come up with the money to go on a honeymoon anyway? Or what? Is he paying for everything?
I can totally feel the jealousy here. I feel it oozing out even through the phone. You're literally oozing with jealousy, honey.
Shut up, Claire. So, Mrs. Gold Digger, is it now?
I'm not a gold digger. I just happen to be loved by a lovely rich man.
Who also happens to be your old friend's husband who you had an affair with.
Well, you know, it happens.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, of course we're not just talking about a short, cheap trip in Fiji. We're talking about a 5-day stay at a 5-star hotel in Fiji. And we took a first-class flight out of here. Woohoo! It pays to have a husband who earns $1 million a year, doesn't it?
You think Felix earns $1 million?
Do I think he earns $1 million? Oh, honey. I know he does.
Well, he must have either gotten a pay raise or a new job since we got a divorce. Or maybe he's just lying to you.
What? He's not lying. Are you crazy? Why would you say that? Stop being so jealous.
The last time I checked, I was the one who earned and still earns $1 million. That's my annual income. He earns around a third of that. Or he used to, anyway. But like I said, maybe things have changed since we divorced.
What?
I texted him the other day, actually. I don't know if you know about that.
No, why? What did you guys talk about?
You know, I just wanted to see how he was doing. Something like that. And he told me he was still unemployed.
Unemployed? No, that's bogus, Bonnie. You must have got the wrong guy.
You think I was texting some random dude instead of my ex-husband? How dumb can I be to do something like that? I think I was texting Felix, Claire.
What?
Didn't he tell you that his company filed for bankruptcy 2 months ago? And he quit before they fired him? He knew it was going to come sooner or later, so he thought ahead and quit. I told him that he should have secured a job first before he quit his job. But oh well, he was never one to listen to my sage advice anyway. And besides, it's none of my business anymore, is it?
What the hell, Bonnie? He hasn't told me anything about this. You've got to be lying. Why don't I know any of this?
I don't know, Claire. But anyway, that's a fact. I'm the one with $1 million, okay? I just wanted to clear that up, since that's about me.
But how can you be earning that much? I've known you since we were babies. Your family is just a middle-class, regular family. You're not even smart enough to earn that much.
Well, excuse you, but I guess you don't know me so well then.
You didn't even graduate college properly, and I did. I have to be earning more than you.
Well, thanks for judging me based on academic achievements when you claim you've known me all my life. I'm glad to know that I have such a wonderful friend. Wow. Thumbs up, Claire.
No, really. How are you earning so much money?
Jeez. If you must know, Claire, I set up my own company about 5 years ago. It's still a startup, but we're doing well. We have several investors and angel investors who are keen to fund my business.
What? A startup? You own a business? What kind of business?
I don't think I need to tell you anymore. I wouldn't want you to judge me even more than you do already, do I?
Gee, tell me. I'm going to ask Felix. He can tell me even if you don't.
Oh, I doubt he'd know anything. He knows just about as much as you do. But sure, go on.
Fine. Be like that, Bonnie. What a party pooper. You've killed the mood for our honeymoon now. But trust me, you won't ruin this for us anymore.
Sure. Well, you better enjoy it before you come back anyway. You're going to have a lot to deal with.
What do you mean by that? What am I going to deal with?
You should have gotten papers from my lawyer now.
What papers?
Oh, jeez. I don't have time for this. Didn't you get a thick envelope from the lawyer's office? Hedman and Co.?
Oh, that. Oh, okay. Yes, I do remember that. But we were packing for our honeymoon and everything. We didn't have time to open it. Gee, so that was from you.
Yeah, so just make sure you read through it once you're home.
No, wait. Is it important?
Of course it is. It's from my lawyer. That's the dumbest question ever.
Okay, fine. Why did you have to ruin this? I'm not talking to you anymore.
Fine by me. Bye.
Shut up and go away. Hey, Bon. So I spoke to Felix tonight about you and the situation with his job and whatnot. And it seems like I was still right. I did marry a rich and successful man.
Oh, really now? How's that?
Well, his dad runs a company, right? That makes him the son of a successful CEO. Doesn't it? He'll take over the company and be rich in no time. Ta-da! Not so bad now, is it? He just doesn't technically work because he's saying he's studying/training now. Something like an on-the-job training. So it might sound like he's out of work, but he's just working up to it. I was seriously about to consider divorcing him already. But that would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? I mean, I just got married to him. So anyway, that was a close call. I'm still married to a rich, handsome man, and you're not. I'm the winner, and you're still the loser here. So, huh?
My phone keeps going off and it's annoying, so stop it. I'm going to block you in a minute if you don't stop messaging me.
That's not a nice thing to say to your friend.
We are not friends, FYI. Let's make that clear, okay? Good for you if you think he's going to be the future CEO and rich or whatever. Now, unless you really want me to block you, just please stop texting me.
Wow. Are you that jealous? That jealous that I took Felix away from you? No, let me rephrase that. Are you that upset that Felix fell in love with me and not with you? Poor thing. I can only imagine how much that must have hurt. But the sad news is that this isn't going to end here. This is only just the beginning, Bonnie.
What do you mean by that?
Felix and I have decided to sue you. So you'll be charged on a few things. We've set our settlement fee, so you're either going to have to accept it or try and negotiate with us for it.
What the heck are you talking about?
Oh, you mean you want to know how much we're suing you for? $1 million.
$1 million? Is that because I told you that that was how much I earn per year? Is that where that number is coming from, Claire?
Maybe. But that's nothing for you, right? It's just a year's worth of hard work, which I'm sure you can get back in no time. What's $1 million to a successful businesswoman like you, all right?
What the heck, Claire? This isn't funny.
Oh, I know it isn't. Do you see me laughing? Oh, and listen. The deadline for you to send us that money is next Monday. That's right, before we get back from our honeymoon. So if I were you, I'd transfer the money to me right away.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'll send you my bank account details later. See? This way, Felix and I can live off that money until he joins to work for his dad's company. Felix isn't the only one with his smart cap here. I can be a total genius, too.
Right. Say it yourself, why don't you?
Anywho, that's all I wanted to tell you. We're off to enjoy a swim and a stroll along the beach now in sunny Fiji. Bye now. Bonnie, what the hell is going on? We just got back home from Fiji. I was just about to text you to remind you of the $1 million that you still haven't sent us. Then I find these papers here. What is this? Why are you charging us $10K? We're charging you $1 million. This doesn't make sense at all. Or what? You really need the $10K from us because you don't have any money? Did you lie to me about how much you earn? You're not really rich, are you? I knew it.
Claire, you really need to stop talking and let other people speak. You haven't read through the papers properly, have you? I'd read the fine prints if I were you.
Sure I did. You want to pay us $10K as a compensation fee.
Right. And what, in your mind, is the definition of a compensation fee?
Oh, you think you're asking me this question? You're the one who's demanding this money. But fine, I'll explain to make it clear. You want to pay us as a way of apologizing to us, right?
For what?
First of all, you want to apologize to me for creating this total bogus lie that my husband Felix was the one who earned $1 million when it was you.
Wait. So you think I should apologize to you for your misunderstanding and misinterpretation of how much Felix earns?
Damn right! And then you also want to apologize to him too, right?
And for what might that be for, genius?
You want to apologize to him for earning more than he does. You've been so condescending and horrible to him that you've emasculated him by earning more than he should be earning. Oh, and also, you want to say sorry for not being a good enough wife for him.
What the actual hell? Are you really this stupid? Never mind. Listen, I'm not going to waste my energy here. I'll let my lawyer do that for me instead. He'll be calling you, so please just discuss this with him. Ask whatever you want to him. He'll answer you.
You mean he wants to negotiate the amount, right? If you didn't know, I'm not a pushover like you. I'm actually pretty good at getting what I want in negotiations.
All right. Well, we'll see how things turn out in time, won't we?
Listen, I told you that we wanted the money by the end of today. But I'm going to be generous and give you an extra day. I'll see what this lawyer of yours has to say and give you by the end of tomorrow to get the money, okay? Love will always win, Bonnie. Love will always win!
OMG, you're crazy.
Bonnie, sentences and a transcript of text messages of intimate content purportedly showing that a romantic affair existed during their marriage. In view of the foregoing, you are hereby required to transfer a compensation fee of $10,000 upon the request of the party. Huh? Within 30 days from receipt of this notice. What? You're making me pay $10K in a month? Any further delay or refusal to address this matter may result in additional damages and costs. Ha! Are you kidding me?
I went through that letter with my lawyer, so I'm aware of what's written there, you know. But thanks for typing it all out anyway.
Shut up! I thought you were going to compensate us for what you've done.
Well, you got it all wrong then, didn't you? And I thought I told you to go through my lawyer for anything related to this. You really don't listen to me, do you?
So you actually expect us to pay for this?
Of course. It's written right there in the legal document, isn't it?
But why?
OMG, I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall. Listen, I want to make this easier for the both of us here, okay? Why don't you get yourself a lawyer, speak to him or her, and let him or her talk to my lawyer? Or try to get your lawyer to charge me, because I bet you they won't be able to. There's no reason here for you to charge me. I'm the victim here, if you like. Put it that way.
Why the heck do we have to pay you? That makes no sense to me.
And that's why I'm telling you to lawyer up. If you don't see it when I'm trying to explain it in the simplest of terms, then you probably need someone better to explain it. A lawyer might help you to understand it better. Although I seriously don't know why you don't understand the situation. It's so simple.
Explain it to me then.
OMG, fine. This is in layman's terms, and I'm doing it just so that you and your dumb brain can get it through to your thick head. You, Claire, had an affair with my husband and got married to him. So, I'm coming after you for any and everything I can. And he needs to pay for his betrayal too, of course. And I don't pay you anything because I'm simply the victim here. Get it now?
No, that's a lie.
Are you seriously denying that? Are you actually insane? Do you even know how much emotional damage you've caused me? I even had to start going to therapy because of how you ruined my marriage. I'm going to charge you for that, too.
For the emotional damage?
Yes.
What about the emotional damage you've caused me? Look at me. I'm in total shock now. I could go into depression with this.
Well, that's after the fact, isn't it? That didn't happen because of me. You started it, so you can't make those claims. I can't believe how stupid you are to not get any of this. I am seriously wasting my time here. Honestly, please just get a lawyer and talk to them instead.
I can't afford that. And I don't want to go through all of that anyway. I think we should sort this out between the two of us. And get Felix involved too.
No, I'm done with him. I don't want to see his face, let alone talk to him. And thanks for that, by the way. I appreciate you taking him away from me. I've realized how much better off I am without him now. So, thanks.
Whatever, Bonnie. I can't believe you're doing this to me. We've known each other for our entire lives, and I can't believe you have the audacity to do this to me. I hate you so much. You make my blood boil just thinking about this.
Wonderful. That's just the effect I wanted you to have.
You're such a cow.
Amazing.
You freaking hag. I seriously hate you. I'm never going to forget this. And I'm definitely not going to forgive you. You crooked, lonely, lame old hag.
I'll just screenshot that. Thanks. More proof of your verbal abuse for me to have. What?
I hate you!
I think you've made your point very clear, Claire. And I accept it.
Fine. You know what? 10K is nothing. It's nothing. It's like giving away freebies. Felix, as in my husband, is going to be the next CEO. He has plenty of money to throw away. I'm the wife of a successful CEO here. And you're the loser who lost her place on the throne. I'm the queen now. You're my slave. Get that right, you slut.
Okay, then. Whatever you say, Claire. Whatever you say.
Bonnie! Is it true that Felix isn't going to be the next CEO? Did you know about this?
What now, Claire? What are you talking about?
I called Felix's dad to convince him to let Felix take over his company now. We can't wait till however long it's going to take for him to be CEO. I just wanted to help speed things up a bit. Then he told me that Felix wasn't going to be the next CEO. It's his sister Monica! She's going to be the next CEO. Did you know about that?
Well, no, but I'm not surprised either. Monica is really smart. In fact, she's book smart and street smart. She definitely has a knack for it.
No, she doesn't!
But wow. Monica, the new CEO, huh?
No! Felix was meant to be the next CEO. He didn't even know about it. How is that even possible?
Well, she's more competent. It makes sense. Think about it from her dad's perspective. Felix isn't exactly business savvy or anything, is he?
Then what's going to happen to him? You think he'll still take over the company eventually?
I don't really know much about his dad's business, but I assume they'll still let him work there. I mean, you told me that he's training at his company, right? You said he was studying or something?
Yeah, I think he is.
Well then, I'm sure he still has a spot in the company. Just maybe as a regular employee. Or who knows? Even if he can't be the CEO, he might get a spot in upper management or he might be on the board of directors.
No way. Does that mean he won't be as rich as the CEO?
I honestly don't know. You're going to have to ask him or his dad about that. But I guess that might be the case.
No way. I thought I married someone who had all the potential to be a millionaire.
Wow. Is that what you really thought of him? You know, in hindsight, I really don't know why I fell for a guy like him. He's not particularly nice or anything. I wouldn't even call him genuine. Look at what he did to me. He left me for someone like you. He's not the best at his job. He's super lazy and condescending. I mean, when we met, I thought he was the best-looking guy in the world, but his obnoxious personality just ruins it.
No, he's not like that. Maybe sometimes, but not all the time.
Well, maybe he's different with you. Who knows? Either way, it looks like you did me a favor by taking a really horrible husband away from me. That's the way I see it. So, thanks again. So, anyway, are we done here?
No. What am I going to do? Are you really expecting that compensation fee? Can't you retract everything? Call it water under the bridge? I mean, like you said, you're happy you're divorced now, right?
Sure, but that doesn't mean I wasn't hurt at the time. I'm just getting over it quicker than I had anticipated. I'm definitely not going to withdraw my charges. You and Felix are still going to pay. I'm going to make you both pay for it, for sure.
Okay, but can you at least reduce the amount a bit? Like a discount? Please? Remember when we used to haggle at the stores when we went shopping together in high school? Good times, huh?
Sure, those were fun times. But I'm not backing down, Claire. I'm good at negotiating, meaning I'm going to get the most amount of money for what I deserve.
Please, Bonnie!
Just speak to my lawyer if you need anything, okay?
No, wait, Bonnie. I really don't have money. I don't think Felix has either. We can't make his dad pay for us. He doesn't know about any of this. Are you there, Bonnie? Bonnie!
I was wondering about Claire's financial status. She's always been broke, but apparently, while this conversation was ongoing, she was already in debt. And by that, I mean she was in huge credit card debt. It seems like she thought she'd spend money frivolously, assuming that Felix would cover for her costs. How wrong was she? Especially now that the both of them have a whopping $10,000 to pay me for damages. I got a great lawyer, didn't I? I also heard that Felix's dad cut him off after finding out about all of the drama that happened. Apparently, his dad just wants to focus all of his energy and attention on his competent daughter and future CEO of his business instead of his son. I think that's a great idea. Why waste your time and energy on people who just waste your time and energy, right? Life is too short to invest time in selfish, disloyal, power-hungry people like them. I've decided to focus more time on myself, especially now that I have more money to spend on things. Maybe I'll start hitting the gym more. I'll make better food choices and be healthier. The options are endless for me now. This is what I call the light at the end of the tunnel. I think I finally found it, and I can't wait to get to the other side. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next one. The old guy seems like he's going to be all right. Thank God.
Oh, really? That's good.
Right? Anyway, I'm heading over to LabCorp now. I already called them and let them know the gist of what happened. So they had some warning I was going to be late due to extenuating circumstances. But even so, I thought I'd go over there personally to apologize again and set up another meeting.
Don't bother. I think you've done enough.
What do you mean?
I mean, get back here immediately and pack up all of your stuff.
You're not saying...
Of course I am. Obviously, you're fired.
But why?
Because we don't need people here who can't even keep their appointments with clients. You're not fit to call yourself a business person.
Hold on a second, Frank. Sure, I missed the meeting, but there were extenuating circumstances beyond my control. And I called them as soon as I could to let them know. I mean, the old guy had a heart attack right in front of their building, for God's sake. What was I going to do? Leave him there? Of course I had to call an ambulance. I was the only one who saw what happened, so I had to answer some questions. There was honestly nothing else to be done.
Yeah, I heard all of this already. And do you remember what it was that I told you?
Be reasonable.
How many times did I tell you, Michaelson? Do you remember?
Yes.
Yes, what?
I remember.
Well, what did I say?
You said to leave the old man where he was, and to head to the meeting straight away.
That's right. But what did you do instead? You ignored my direct order. That's what you did. And now you've cost the company money. All for some old fart with one foot in the grave that nobody knows from Adam.
I couldn't just leave him there. I'm a human being, you know. There was no one else around to take care of him. Who knows what would have happened if I had just left him? He could have died.
And so what if he did? You'd still have a job, wouldn't you? Maybe your job is what you should have been concerned about. You were an employee at this company. And while you are working at this company, our profits ought to be your number one priority. That and obeying the orders of your boss, aka me. You had no right to disobey me and jeopardize our profits to help some old geezer. It's a mistake you won't make again. You're not qualified to call yourself a business person, much less an employee of mine. So like I said, you're fired. Don't let me see your face around here again.
Wow, you're like some kind of wannabe dictator. Now, first of all, I don't think you even have the authority to fire me.
Don't be stupid. Of course I can. While you were hanging out at the hospital giving that old fart mouth to mouth, I was in the office chatting with Kevin, the regional manager. You know what I told him? That you blew off your meeting. I told him you made a deal with another company and were sabotaging us on your way out.
What the? That's a pile of absolute... There's not an ounce of truth to that.
Well, that's not what Kevin heard. We're pretty busy over here these days up in management, so Kevin is a bit on edge as it is.
I can't believe this.
And don't think that you can waltz in here with an apology or explanation and smooth things over. The fact of the matter is that you missed your meeting with the client. I've already called LabCorp and offered them my sincerest apologies for your behavior.
Why would you do that? I already called them and explained the situation to them in full.
Well, I had to tell them about how sorry we were that you lied to them earlier. I explained to them about how you are a pathological liar and it's been giving us quite a headache for some time. Even over the phone, I could practically see the looks of shock and disgust on their faces.
I don't understand. Why are you doing this to me, Frank?
Simple. Because you rub me the wrong way. You've only been here, 3 years now? And yet you're constantly talking back to me. Don't tell me you thought you were winning any brownie points.
It's not that I'm trying to talk back to you or anything like that. I just thought you'd want to know when a contract you're planning to present to a client has some conditions that aren't in their best interest. All I was trying to do was that you know.
This is exactly what I'm talking about, Michaelson. Good Lord. Who do you think you are, anyway? Some kind of hero? You're a pain in my neck is what you are. There's no money in keeping the contracts 100% pristine. I told you, we're here to make a profit.
That's not right. Alan himself told me personally that he appreciated my devotion to the client's interests. That's the whole reason he put me in charge of a client as important as LabCorp in the first place.
And that's the worst part about you. How dare you think you can take LabCorp? I'm supposed to be in charge of all the major clients. Now you're stealing money right out of my pocket.
Because your plan was too big, Frank. You were going to push them away.
They're a huge company with a budget to match. I guarantee you they're not worried about that. We have to take them for all they're worth.
That's not how this works. They're our business partners.
You shut your mouth. God, even after being fired, you're still yapping away about this stuff. It's got nothing to do with you anymore, Michaelson. Get it through your thick skull. Huh.
I don't know when, but this is going to catch up with you someday, Frank. Mark my words.
Oh, I'm shaking in my boots over here. You're all bark and no bite, Michaelson. Now go yap at someone else for a change. I want to thank you again for all of your help earlier, Ms. Michaelson. Thank you for giving me your contact information. I really hope you didn't mind my asking. Anyway, I thought you might like to know that my father has woken up.
I told you. Please call me Colleen. It was no problem at all. That's great news about your father. I'm so happy to hear it. Is he able to speak?
He says that he wants to express his gratitude in person. I don't suppose there's any way I could bother you into coming back to the hospital.
It's no problem, but please tell him that there's no thanks necessary. I just did what anyone else would have done in that situation.
I understand that you might consider it natural. But I think there are a lot of people in this world who wouldn't actually do what you did when push came to shove. According to Dad, there were other people there who walked right past him before you came, you know.
Is that so?
At any rate, he's very resolute in wanting to thank you personally. Would you mind coming and visiting him? I'm very sorry to put you through any trouble. If it was possible, we'd like to come to you. But it looks like he'll be in the hospital for a while. But because of that, any time that suits you is fine. I'm sure you're quite busy. Weekend, evening, he's not going anywhere.
No, it's no problem. I can come visit any time.
Oh, is that right?
It seems I found myself with quite a bit of free time on my hands.
I see. I hope it isn't because of us.
No, it's my own stuff. Anyway, it looks like I'll be a bit busy tomorrow taking care of a few things. How does the day after sound? Friday morning?
Thank you, Colleen. I know it will mean the world to my father. And if you didn't come, I would never hear the end of it. Once again, you're a lifesaver. Literally.
Well, I'll send you a message when I get to the hospital then.
Sorry to bother you, but...
Hi, Martin. No bother. How can I help you?
Well, I just happened to hear something this morning. Is it true that you were fired yesterday?
Oh, wow. You caught me off guard there. Where did you hear that?
Sorry, I don't mean to intrude. I just...
No, it's fine. If you know, you know. Can't put the genie back in the bottle. To be honest, I did get fired. But it's not you or your father's fault at all, of course. So please don't waste even a second worrying about that.
But we heard that you missed an important meeting because you were helping my dad. And you were fired for not making it to the meeting. Isn't that right?
Listen, Martin. Even if my manager had been standing there with me and told me directly to walk past your father or else I would be fired, I wouldn't have done a single thing differently. If anyone is at fault here, it's the company that would fire someone for just doing their civic duty and helping a fellow human. I don't have a single shred of regret leaving a company like that. And I'll find another job, rest assured.
You really are something, Colleen.
You're going to make me blush.
Really? Anyway, we're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Me too.
Oh, and another thing. I don't suppose you could bring a copy of your resume with you.
You want a copy of my resume? Are you hiring or something?
If you don't mind, I'd prefer to explain tomorrow. See you then. Hey, if it isn't Mad Dog Michaelson. Fired for sticking her nose where it doesn't belong. Anyway, thanks to you getting the axe, it looks like I've finally been put in charge of the LabCorp account. Couldn't have done it without you, Michaelson.
Well, good for you.
Well, I'll be. Look at you, all meek and mild-mannered. Here I was expecting your normal yipping and yapping.
I just realized there was no point in saying anything to you.
There she is! Ha!
Yeah. Woof woof.
Having fun, are you?
Anyway, what do you want? Don't tell me you're just messaging me to brag about stealing my account.
What other reason could I possibly have to talk to you? Certainly not your looks.
Well, it seems like the new account's not keeping you too busy.
Don't get me wrong, I am plenty busy. Your limp, soggy fart of a plan needs a total overhaul before we're ready to sign. This is a big fish. There's big money involved. And I don't want just a little nibble. I want the whole thing.
Well, good luck with that.
I don't need your luck, loser. I met the guy in charge on their side a long while back. Just once, but I remember him. Real spacey. No common sense whatsoever. AKA a complete sucker. Is that so? I'm a bit embarrassed to hear that our representative, Mr. Reynolds, gave such a poor impression. Huh? Your company? What are you babbling about? But your previous account manager, Colleen, was so trustworthy. We didn't really have to worry about her trying to take advantage of us or anything like that. So we thought we would be alright having an open and trusting guy like Reynolds on the account. We would have all been happier if things could have remained as they were, to be honest. But now that we'll be dealing with you instead, it seems we'll need to get someone a little more cutthroat to represent us. What the hell is this? Who are you? Good morning. This is Martin Long speaking, Executive Vice President of Label Corporation Limited. Get out of here, Michaelson. The VP of LabCorp. I have to say, the way you spoke to Colleen really got under my skin. I couldn't help but take the phone and deal with you directly. Why would Michaelson be with the VP of LabCorp? Because I wanted to give her my personal thanks for helping out my father the other day, after he had a heart attack in front of our building. Your father? That's right. The old fart with one foot in the grave, as you so charmingly put it. You mean to tell me that old guy that Michaelson helped out the other day? That was the president of LabCorp? That would be correct. Michaelson! Why didn't you tell me that from the beginning? What is wrong with you? Because you didn't know. My father has not been very healthy recently. In fact, it's not often that he shows his face around this office anymore. By the way, it was you who ordered Colleen to just leave him on the ground and get to the meeting. Isn't that right? Hold on a second. If I had known that was the president, of course I would have never given any such order. Of course not. I believe you. But, by your own admission then, if the person in need was not the president of the company, then it's fine. That's not what I'm saying. I'm afraid that's what it looks like. I've looked at your previous messages with Colleen, and actually, I've come to the conclusion that we absolutely can't do business with a person who would say things like that. So we've had some discussions about the future of our business with your company on our end. I'm afraid we've decided we won't be signing any contracts with you. Now, wait just a minute. Let me explain. You haven't even seen the new plan yet. At least give me a chance to pitch it to you. That won't be necessary. I don't need to see it to know that your contract is just going to be a vehicle to try and take advantage of us and recommend some expensive, extraneous things that we don't need. Isn't that right? Of course not. This plan was written with nothing but your company's needs in mind. Of course it's important to think about the future. We have several key investment opportunities that you simply can't afford to overlook. I'm afraid we don't have any money to spare on your nonsense. I'm pretty sure we asked your company for a bare-bones plan when we first contacted you about this. That's true, but you've got to hear me out. No, that's enough. And of course, there's also the matter of your conduct toward Colleen. I've already taken the liberty of contacting your president directly. Alan? Surely he set up a meeting with you already. Please just hold on a second here. You're saying that you're angry I fired Ms. Michaelson, right? It's fine. It's not too late. She's back on the job. She's back on the account. As if nothing ever happened. In fact, let's just chalk this entire situation up as just a little misunderstanding. So please, let's all just calm down and not do anything rash. I'm afraid that doesn't work for us either. Why the heck not? Because Colleen works for us now. Really?
It's Colleen again.
What is going on here, Michaelson?
Well, it's like Martin explained to you, Frank. I'm working at LabCorp now. I think LabCorp has a lot of opportunities for me to grow my skills and apply my knowledge to our mutual benefit. For a start, it seems I'll be taking over this account from Kurt. You know, the guy you called Spacey.
Wait, you're in charge of the account now?
Isn't it just a perfect fit for my experience?
You're not wrong. Business between our companies will be smooth as butter from now on.
Oh, you think so?
I've taught you everything you know, haven't I? Working together will be smooth sailing. So from now on, you just tell me whatever it is that LabCorp needs, and then we can think up a perfect plan together. It's a win-win for everyone. Am I right or am I right?
Did you read what Martin wrote a few minutes ago? There's not going to be a contract.
Why the heck not? I've raised you into an astute and capable business person, haven't I? Don't you think you owe me?
The only thing you've taught me is that there are some really awful people in this world. That's it. Please give up any hopes of getting a contract out of us.
Hold on a second, Michaelson. Do you know what's going to happen to me in that case?
I imagine you'll have to take some responsibility for your actions, won't you? Possibly even fired, if there's any justice in the world.
Don't even joke about that. Come on, Michaelson. Think about this again. I'll apologize, all right? I was wrong. I admit it. I apologize. I'll get on my knees and apologize. I'll kiss your feet.
Gross, don't threaten to kiss me. You think sexual harassment is how you get a contract? You're not fit to call yourself a business person. After that, Frank was called into a meeting with the regional manager and the company president. Having heard the truth from Martin, the president was furious. Learning that Frank had lied to his face about me, the regional manager was also furious. The results of the situation were clear. Because of Frank's intentional lie, the company had lost a huge client. After such a massive blunder, Frank only really had two options: resign or be fired. It seems he chose to resign with a little dignity. Apparently, Frank was never really what you would call a top-class employee from the very beginning. As such, and considering he left the company in disgrace, it seems he had his work cut out for him in finding a new job. On the other hand, I'm doing great at LabCorp. The new job also came with a pretty hefty raise. I'm bustling away at my new job, perfectly content. My new boss is incredibly capable and reliable, and even more importantly, she has zero tolerance for doing anything unethical. In short, she is my kind of person. I never would have thought that so much in my life would change just for helping an old man who was suffering a heart attack. I guess this is what they mean when they say that helping others also helps you. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe for more. See you next time.
Happy birthday, divorce. Happy birthday, divorce. Happy birthday, old Carol. And a happy divorce. Ah.
you write it yourself. When's your debut?
Today is your lucky day. You're gonna want to celebrate. I sure do.
Why are you so happy? Have you been drinking before lunch again? You'll be asleep in front of the TV by 2 p.m. at this rate.
It's your birthday and the day that you get divorced. What do you say to that, huh? How many people can say a single day in the life has been so eventful? Not many, I'm guessing.
Oh, really? Surprise, surprise.
Yep, it's your 45th birthday, so that's all about I can take. Out with the old and in with the new.
What a great present! Thank you. I wondered how long it would take you to realize we were destined for greater things on different continents. Why don't you try South America? Or Antarctica?
What? I can't tell if you're being serious or just your usual sarcastic self. Anyway, you're over the hill. I'm trading you in for a younger woman, one who will invigorate me and make me feel again.
Ooh, have you found someone? That's nice. Good for you.
No, I haven't found anyone yet. But once I've seen the back of you, I'll be free to do whatever I want with whoever I want.
Are you just trying to get back at me for letting you eat that expired deli meat? Because I said sorry for that. If that is what this is all about, then it's a bit on the extreme side, don't you think?
Did you? I wondered why I felt so sick. I took a whole day off of work because of that. I couldn't go 20 feet from the bathroom before having to rush back in there. Damn you, woman. The sooner we're divorced, the better and safer I'll be. I won't have to live in fear of dying at the hand of you, Lucretia. I should take you to court for attempted murder.
Oh, you big baby. You're still alive, aren't you? It wasn't deliberate. I just didn't check the expiry date. And hey, you should have been able to smell it was rotten. You know how badly the pollen gets to me at this time of year. When my nose and sinuses are blocked, you could hold a skunk under my nose and I wouldn't smell it.
Whatever. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Now don't you go holding a grudge about this, okay? I need to divorce you and live the life I was destined to live. What do they call it? A second life? Marry your high school sweetheart, and when she's all old and worn out, marry someone half her age and live the rest of your life in bliss, as the saying goes.
There's no such saying. It's just a dirty old man's wishful thinking.
There you go. There's that jealousy and malice. Don't go getting all twisted and full of vengeance. You can have a second life too, you know?
Oh no, don't get me wrong. I'm full of gratitude. This is the best gift you've ever given me.
You what? That's not quite...
Where are the papers? Let me sign them right now. I've got a pen in my hand. Bring 'em over. You do have divorce papers, right? Well, let's see 'em. What color are they? How many places do I have to sign? Oh, it's been ages since I signed any official documents. I think the last time must have been when I signed that liability waiver when I had a colonoscopy. Remember? I was the one who talked her off the roof and got her to release the hostages. We're lucky she didn't push anyone off the roof. Or worse.
Hey, wait there right a moment. You don't have to sound like you're enjoying this.
Damn, this pen doesn't work. I'll have to find another one.
You're, not sad at all?
No way. Why? Did you think I would be? You aren't sad, are you? Having second thoughts? It was your idea in the first place.
Well, it's your birthday and I'm asking you for a divorce. Aren't you even a little surprised? Most people would be.
Hell no. This is perfect timing. I should be thanking you. There are so many things I still want to do. My bucket list is as long as my arm. And the first thing on it, at the very top, is poisoning. Oh, divorcing you.
Well, it's not how I imagined you react, and that's for sure, but it hardens my resolve.
Did you think I would be devastated? Sorry, I guess. Had you been imagining I'd break down and beg you not to leave me?
Yeah, I guess. I imagined a bit more resistance, yes.
Well, I am crying.
So you are devastated after all then? You can't live without me, huh? I know. But there comes a time in every man's life when he stands at the crossroads. On the right is the road that leads back to his boring old 45-year-old wife, and on the left is the path to enlightenment and riches. I'm afraid it's time to bid ye farewell and walk down the road that I was chosen to walk. There was no use crying and trying to stop me. I need to be free.
No, you idiot. I'm crying tears of joy.
Huh? No tears of despair? Fear of the unknown? Fear of being left to fend for yourself without your rock? Me?
My rock? The only rock is what's between your ears. You should be happy. You don't have to talk me into it. I'm not beside myself with grief. Distraught woman tries to take her own life by jumping in front of a train, but survives in a vegetative state for years until her husband decides to turn off life support. None of that with me. I'm actually a very uncomplicated woman. Remember what happened when Jake left my sister after 20 years of marriage and 4 kids?
Remember? I was the one who talked her off the roof and got her to release the hostages.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Anyway, I'm in full support of this divorce. Better to just end it now on good terms than to resent each other for another few decades.
Well, yeah, but it all just seems too simple.
I hear ya. You wanted me to be a bit more clingy. Oh no, Steve, please say it ain't so. I'll try harder to be a better wife, I promise. No. That kind of thing.
No, nothing as dramatic as that, but I did think that you would be a bit angry. I was expecting some sort of backlash. I'd been waiting for the best timing.
And you thought my birthday was the best timing? Damn, Steve.
Yeah, not the best, I know, but I'd waited too long. It was now or never.
You want to try this conversation again? I could put up more of a fight.
What?
You beast! How could you? You're despicable! You're a rotter and a hound, and you should be shot.
Ah, jeez.
I can't live without you. I'll die like a delicate baby lamb held to a blowtorch. Life without you is like a cheesecake without its cheese, like a seagull without its sea, like a...
Yeah, alright, that's enough. Cut it out. Can you stop messing around? I'm trying to have a serious conversation with you.
You were singing a minute ago.
I was trying to lighten the blow. I didn't want you going into shock.
Thanks, I guess.
Ah, forget it. Just pack your things and leave.
Gotcha. Give me 3 hours and I'll be out of your hair.
3 hours? You can really be out so soon?
I'm a minimalist. I only need a suitcase. That's it. You can keep all the crap we've accumulated over the years. I don't want it.
Great. Oh, and we don't have any savings, so there isn't anything to give you half of. Just saying, in case you were thinking you'd be a legal pain in the ass.
I know. You never made much money. I was used to that.
That is a low blow. At least I did work, unlike some.
Right. Hey, I do have one favor to ask. I can't very well rock up to a hotel with the cat. Can you look after him until I find a new place? Just until I'm settled in, okay?
No problem. He and I get on okay. We'll be fine without you.
Thanks. That's a big help.
This has all worked out so well. Thanks for being so agreeable. You scheming woman. You lied to me all those years. I just opened your tax invoice.
You aren't supposed to open other people's mail.
Whatever, you've been doing a side hustle? You made $60,000 last year. How long you been doing that?
A while.
You must be sitting on a fortune, considering I paid for everything you ever needed. You owe me. I'm entitled to half of any wealth accumulated during the years we were married.
There isn't anything.
What? Your main job pays about the same. You cleared about $100,000 last year and there is nothing? Oh, come on, Carol. I wasn't born yesterday. You don't wear expensive clothes and you don't drive a fancy car. What gives?
I'm serious. I'm broke. I don't have a penny to my name. I'll send you a photo of my latest bank statement, shall I? I can even screenshot the balance of my account right now. How about that?
What have you done with it? Did you put it in a safe? Some untraceable Cayman Islands account? What gives? I'll report you for tax evasion.
You dunce. I declared it, so that's why the tax invoice came, right? That's how it works.
You can't have declared the full amount. You better fess up.
That's not what happened.
Okay, you want to play hardball? I can do that. If you don't tell me what's going on, I'm taking your beloved cat into the woods and leaving it there.
Hey, no!
That spoiled fat tub of lard wouldn't last a day in the woods.
Don't you do anything to hurt him. He's like a son to me.
If he were a human, he would be riding his mobility scooter to the dialysis clinic every day.
Howie K is the best thing that ever happened to me.
Dumb name for a cat.
He's named after the leader of Boys World. They're the greatest boy band that ever graced God's green earth.
What is so great about them? Load of mincing queens lip-syncing to ghastly pop rubbish that some fat, bold dude wrote on his computer. They can't even sing.
Howie K has the voice of an angel.
Oh, give me a break. It's all auto-tuned garbage. It's more modeling than anything else. They'll all be selling cars by the time they're 30. I hate the way that you follow that bunch of losers.
You've just made an enemy of the Boo-Woo Army.
The what?
That's what Boys World fans are called. The Boo-Woo Army.
Oh, God. Somebody shoot me.
I'm heading there right now to get Howie K. You don't touch a hair on his head. You hear me? I should have put him in a pet hotel till I sort out what I'm going to do.
He's a hostage now.
You just said you get on with him. Last week you bought him a new scratching post. Don't go using him as a weapon against me.
I was bored. Howie K was just something to do. I liked watching his fat ass trying to haul himself up the stairs. I'm a dog lover at heart.
Even though you've got a face like a gorilla?
Always have been. Hey, that's an idea. I might get an ugly old bulldog to replace you. I'll get a bitch and call her Carol.
Don't you dare! You know Howie K is terrified of dogs after what you did to his mother.
That dog was only putting her out of her misery. It was the last of her troubles after that car hit her.
Your car?
Yes, but the rabies would have gotten to her in the end.
Ugh, don't touch my Howie K! I swear if you do anything to hurt him, I will make your life a living hell.
How much is he worth to you?
How much?
Yeah, if he's so damn important, how much would you be willing to pay to have him safely returned?
You wouldn't.
I'm holding him out the window by his collar. It's only about 10 meters to the ground, but with his weight, it might be a nasty fall.
Okay, how much? Just let him down.
$10,000 per year for 10 years? That's $100,000, right? How does that sound?
I only started making real money a few years ago. I can pay you $50,000.
Better than nothing, I guess. Okay, $50K it is.
Well, it will have to do. Okay, deal?
Yeah, fine. The cash for the cat.
Give me 5 days to get the money together.
Why?
It's a lot of money. I can't just access it straight away. I need to move a few things around.
You are up to no good. I can feel it. You're in too deep over your head.
Just look after Howie K. And don't forget to feed him and clean his litter tray.
I got it. Jeez, I'm not gonna let him starve to death. He's worth $50,000.
Seriously. Don't tease him. Don't cause him any stress, okay? He's extremely sensitive and delicate.
He's an absolute tank. That's what he is. Reminds me of that fat cartoon cat that loves lasagna. Why am I being called into the hospital? It's all a bit spooky. Who's in room 801? Why all the secrecy?
Oh, you're finally here? Come in. It's a private room.
Oh, just tell me, who's been admitted?
Your mother.
My mother? Since when? And why do you know and not me? Are you her emergency contact? What's wrong with her? Is she dying?
Why don't you just calm down and wait until you see her for yourself?
Is she alive? She's alive, right? Does she have all her arms and legs? You haven't started cutting off her fingers, have you?
What?
Because I took Howie K hostage? You weren't getting revenge for the cat, were you? If you were, you can have him. Just stop cutting off my mom's fingers. I can't believe you do such a thing. I am calling the police. A cat is one thing, but you can't do that to a fellow human. And she's my mother. God save her.
Have you lost your mind? That's an extraordinary leap of the imagination. She's got cancer.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, she's not doing too well. It's serious. I've just done talking to her specialist. It seems that regular treatment can only alleviate the symptoms for a while, but she needs a kind of treatment they only do in a few places.
Like some kind of new age stuff?
Kind of. Have you ever heard of heavy ion radiotherapy?
I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it.
It's precisely targeted light beams. Basically, instead of just firing beams at the tumor's general vicinity, the beams are concentrated directly at the affected area. That's what I gathered from what the specialist was saying.
I see. And that's what Mom needs?
Yes, but her insurance won't cover it. And she's too young for Medicaid. The specialist is ringing around, but the next round is probably going to cost about $20,000.
She doesn't have that kind of money. She's been trying to live on what was left when Pop passed away. Wait a minute. The next round? You? You've been paying for her treatment?
Yes, you idiot.
Why didn't you tell me? I could have at least visited the hospital.
She asked me not to tell you. She knows she doesn't have long to live, but when your dad died, you spent 5 days in bed. She didn't want to worry you.
That's true.
And she asked me to look after you when she's gone.
When she's gone?
I looked into it. If she had enough money for treatment, she might not have to die. There was a chance she'd make a recovery. So I took out a loan to pay for the first round of treatment, then started working nights doing contract work on plans for an architect's office.
So she's gonna be okay. She had the treatment.
Go into 801 and see for yourself.
I can't. What if I don't recognize her?
Just go in. There's no need to worry. The effects of the treatment are showing. She's getting better. Better than she was, at least. The reason I asked you to wait 5 days was that the results of the latest test came back this morning. The doctor says she made great progress.
Because of you, Carol.
Just being a good daughter-in-law.
I don't know what to say, but thank you.
Okay, the happiness stops here, though.
What?
Originally, I thought we could cover your mother's treatment with our own savings. But when I saw the balance, I couldn't believe it.
Oh, I thought I was careful to always hide the statements.
Never heard of internet banking? We don't have a cent. There should have been over $50,000 in that account. What other explanation could there be but you spending it on a girlfriend? Am I right? That's why you are so keen to hurry up and get divorced? I bet that's it.
No, you're wrong. That's not it. Why would you automatically think that?
Why would I? I didn't at first. But when a private investigator says it, I think I'll believe him over you. That's what I paid him for, after all.
You hired a PI?
Yep. You babbled on about finding a new woman after we were divorced, but it sounded like a load of crock. Just admit it, you piece of crap cat thief.
The thought of meeting a younger woman went to my head. I lost my mind for a while there, but I realize now. A woman like you who would go so far as to make sure my mother was getting the best treatment. You're one in a million. You're the only one for me, Carol.
And?
Let's forget all that silly talk of divorce, okay?
And?
And I'm sorry for not even saying happy birthday.
And?
And being a piece of crap husband. I won't do it again. Sorry for everything. I'll make it up to you. I'll help pay back the loan.
Help? You'll help? Oh, hell no. You'll pay it all back. In full.
What? Oh, come on, Carol. I'm saying sorry. I'm trying to make it up to you.
She's your mother. And I know you've been seeing someone. I want this divorce more than you. I've done all I can for your mother, more than could be expected of someone whose husband is off spending all our money on some young floozy.
I'm saying that all of it is in the past. Let's just forget about it and face the future together.
Face it on your own. I'm done.
So you'll just leave my mom to die? She has no idea about any of our problems. She'll be shocked if you just up and leave. The shock might kill her. She'll think that you've lost your marbles. After all the support that you've given her, she'll think you've betrayed her. You know what she's like. So dramatic.
She's more aware of things than you give her credit for. And she knows about your affair.
You told her? In her weakened state? Oh, how could you?
Of course I told her. She deserves to know. I told her I'd be getting a divorce as soon as she had made a full recovery. I really didn't want to create any extra stress while she was in the hospital, so I didn't tell her why. But she guessed. She knows you well, I suppose. She suspected you were seeing someone.
How? Why?
She saw you with her. She was at the mall, saw who she thought was us, and rushed over to say hello. When she got nearer, she realized it wasn't me. It was some young woman she'd never seen before.
Oh, damn.
She was ever so embarrassed. If it wasn't bad enough her son was a scumbag cheater, when she got sick, she felt like the whole family was being a nuisance. I assured her that wasn't the case. Well, nobody plans or wants to get cancer. She felt so bad she refused my help at the start. But the cancer progressed so quickly, so agreed to let me pay for the treatment in the end. I lost both my parents when I was young, so I know how it feels. I didn't want you to go through that, so I thought that if money can solve the problem, I had a duty to make it happen.
You're the best wife a man could have. You're a treasure, and I'm sorry for ever doubting it. I want to be with you forever. Let's watch the sunset and grow old together.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
No, please, Carol. It took me this long to realize, but I do now. You're the only one for me.
You spent all of our savings. What have you got to show for it? A sick mother, a divorce, and an empty bank account.
We can save the money again. Together we can do anything. You will see. It'll just be like when we first met.
Can you stop saying together? It's making me feel sick. Now, let's get things straight. You owe me half of what was in the savings account, $50,000, and all of the money I borrowed for your mother. That's $80,000.
Have you lost the plot? I can't possibly come up with that much money.
Now who's over the hill, huh?
Carol, baby, I'm sorry.
Ugh, don't make me throw up all over my phone. I'll be coming for my cat as soon as I find a new place.
I'm sorry I said I was trading you in. I was joking. It was a birthday prank. And you fell for it. Howie Kay and I are sitting watching TV together, having a great old time.
If he needs time at a cat resort to recover from the stress of being alone with you, I'm billing you for it. Oh, I forgot.
What? What else could there be?
Alimony! You'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Aw, damn. You really know how to kick a man when he's down.
And take care of your poor mother. She's been through enough. After that, I took old Gorilla Face to the cleaners. I squeezed him for $100,000. My lawyer took a cut, of course, but it was worth it to see that idiot ex-husband of mine squirm. Apparently, he had to take out a big loan to cover the costs. I guess that was the only option, after spending my hard-earned savings on some stupid affair. The payments are so tough, he's had to start working graveyard shifts at a 24-hour gas station to stay on top of the interest. His mother, on the other hand, made a full recovery and is back to her usual self. And she's disowned her son for what he did to me. Serves him right. As for me, I moved into a new condo that allows pets. Howie K and I are doing just fine. I do some part-time contract work when I want to, and the rest of the time, Howie K and I mostly just sit on the sofa and watch DVDs of Boys World concerts. I got another cat, so Howie K has a playmate when I'm working. They get on like a house on fire. I called him AJ. It's a wonderful life. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment.